Hi, everybody. Here's the Glenridge news for Tuesday, March 29th through Thursday, March 31st. I've been telling you to save the date for our April 6th Spring Celebration Street Party for about 2 weeks now. Please clear that date, April 6th, on your calendars so you can enjoy the food, fun, regatta, games, and music. April 6th is the day. You may have gotten a survey in your cubby about the possibility of taking a Glenridge cruise. Before COVID, a group of Glenridge members would go on a cruise together every year. If you are interested in this possibility, please fill out this quick survey and return it to Member Life. After they're all collected, there'll be a cruise info meeting, and you can get more information then. Don't worry, you're not signing up for anything right now, just gauging interest. Here's the latest update on the street resealing project. Monday of this week, the south side of Kilmorey Way was resealed. That is the side facing Palmer Ranch Parkway. That side will stay closed for a few days, and then Thursday and Friday of this week, March 31st and April 1st, the north side of Kilmorey will be resealed. That's the side that faces the sailing pond and the Camberg Wellness Center. Last week's rain really screwed up the schedule, so as I get more updated information, I will let you know what is being resealed and when it's being resealed. Now, I have a little surprise for you. Since the first layer of asphalt was poured on Phase 1 of the North Side project, I was able to don a hard hat and take a quick trip around the area. Here is what it looks like. So, here we go. We're leaving the asphalt and going on to the construction area. And if you stop right here, you see the sign in the middle, no members beyond this point. So no members are allowed beyond this point unless they're in an improved tour. So this is where the new road will go in. There's gates right here. These are the gates. They're closed at night, so you're not allowed to go past these gates. I hope we have stopped having members try to sneak up here because it's quite dangerous. Now, the road starts this way. You see a bunch of concrete blocks on the left. Those are preparation for moving on. You can see all the blocks that they have there, a ton of them getting ready. And then on the right-hand side is our new dock on that pond. So this is the long stretch that leads up to Phase 1. There's a nice greenery area on the right, which blocks the homes that are over there. And then here on the left, there's a nice long, elongated pond that will be a lovely, well-manicured area once this all gets completed. The asphalt that we're riding on is actually the first level. If you look closely at the curb, it's still about an inch or two down from the curb. So this is the bottom layer of asphalt. Then they will come back when most of the construction is done and add the second layer, which is the finish asphalt. All right, here we are. We're looking at the homes in Phase 1. We're coming up this way. There will be home sites on either side here, on the right and the left. Wherever you see those little green stubby things sticking up, that means there's a new site. We're at a junction right here. If you look to the left here at this junction, you can see that's the road that will lead to Phase 2 and Phase 3. But we're going to continue up this way and make the big circle around Phase 1. You can see the houses built on the other side of the lake. These are the back end. There's a fire hydrant right next to that gorgeous tree that's being saved. And as I said, every time you see one of those green stubs sticking up, that's basically a new lot and a new construction thing. We've got water lines and power lines all run through those kinds of things and up and at them for each one. There's a good view of the backside of some of those houses that are already almost dried in. We've got cement that's going to be poured here on the right for a couple of houses fairly soon. And then right over here on the left, we got some houses that already were poured, and now they're getting their roofs on. So there's one roof there. There are the rafters for that roof. And then as you come across, you see these are the ones that are finished. That one's got its plywood decking on. There's a carpenter up there working on them Look how he walks across those. Amazing. And they'll be sheathing that and getting that ready. And then as we turn around and look at these houses, if you look closely in the garages, you'll see the windows are already all there, ready to go in and dry the house in. All the interior walls are done with regular wood 2x4s, but the exterior walls are those nice solid bricks. And then we're looking here, that's towards phase 2 and phase 3. There's another lovely little water for fire. And then as you look across there, you see phase 2 and phase 3 where those things will be. And now we're back at the looking on the other side of phase 1 again. There's a couple of small dozers and backhoes that are leveling out some area and filling in a trench of some sort there. And then you're back over here, and we're back to kind of where we came into phase 1 as well. And then we're going to turn right here and head back towards the Glenridge. As you can see, again, there will be houses on both sides here, club homes and villas on both sides as we head this way. And pretty soon, as we come across here and you see the lovely long lake that will be here on the right, you'll be able to see, there you can see just a tip of the Palm building sticking out there on the right side of the screen. In the center of the screen, you can see a little bit of the maintenance building and the cooling tower sticking out. And then, of course, the back end of the construction supplies. Now, on the right, you can see a little bit of the Oak building as well. And there's a big shot of the Palm building there. As we head back towards civilization, and we pass the cooling towers and some of the parking for the contractors. And again, there's those concrete blocks, storm drain being put in there. And we come around, of course, that's our maintenance area. And you can see the garage entrance to the Palm building. And we leave the asphalt and we're back on crunchy ground, going through the gated area and wind up back at civilization. And that's the tour of the North Side neighborhood as things progress. Hopefully I'll be able to show you another tour or two. Now, on my way back, I was able to snap a few photos of the Camberg Wellness Center, which is well underway. Doesn't it look great? Look how high the walls are already. Amazing. Now that the deadline for the Van Gogh trips has passed, we are calling everybody to finalize which date they are signed up for. Bobby has confirmed everyone for both the March 30th trip and the April 9th trip. Today, Tuesday, he will be confirming for the April 16th trip. The Academy brochure is out, and we will have our registration tomorrow, Wednesday, March 30th. Now, here's what's going to happen. We will have donuts and coffee in the Thistle Stop starting at 7 a.m., and we will be giving out numbers then. Then we will call folks by number when the actual registration opens at 8:30. Now, just so everyone understands, if you are trying to get into a class that has a limited enrollment, like the hands-on tech classes or the hands-on art classes, you should try to get into the registration line early. But if you are only registering for the larger lecture-style classes, you do not need to camp out in the Thistle Stop. These larger classes will most likely be open for a few days. They rarely fill up immediately. Either way, please join us for donuts and coffee Wednesday morning. If you need additional copies of the registration packet, please stop by Member Life and we'll be happy to give it to you. The Academy Committee thanks you. Tuesday night's movie is House of Gucci. Thursday's Kate Blanchett movie is Notes on a Scandal. Saturday's movie is the interesting documentary Somm, that's short for sommelier. This American documentary focuses on the attempts of 4 candidates to pass the extremely difficult Master Sommelier examination, a test with one of the lowest pass rates in the world. Sunday's movie is the delightful 1945 musical State Fair. Have a great week, everybody. Bye-bye.